coverage you can count on.
Welcome back this noon. We do want to take you back to that breaking news we first reported at the top of the hour. President Joe Biden is reportedly weighing whether to stay in the race for the White House. The New York Times broke this story just before our newscast, and WRAL's Chris Lovingood and WRAL state government reporter Will Doran have been getting reaction from local lawmakers. And join us live right now in studio, guys.
Yeah, Jeff, we were just talking about this before we got on here, but, Will, the implications of President Biden possibly stepping out of the race would be huge for Democrats. But we have just learned in the last 30 minutes that the White House is denying this claim.
Yeah, they say that he is not talking with allies about stepping out. And we saw, his first stop after that poor debate performance on Friday was here in Raleigh. And he said that he is still up for the job.
So I don't think it's irresponsible to think about what-if scenarios, right, considering something like this. So let's say Biden does bow out of the race. What are the options that Democrats have?
Well, you've got Kamala Harris, the vice president,
right,
would be the most obvious pick to replace him. But, there's all sorts of speculation about who else might step in if it's not her.
Even some talk about Governor Cooper, right? He's got that meeting that he's had with the other Democratic governors across the country right now, that he's having a meeting with Biden today.
Yes, today Democratic governors, including Roy Cooper from here in North Carolina, are meeting with President Biden to air some concerns about that debate performance and the state of the 2024 race. What comes next? What is the plan? And Roy Cooper has been floated as a sort of dark horse pick in the past, potentially for president, potentially as a vice president pick, and say that Biden stays on the ticket. When he was here in Raleigh, he said that he may even put Cooper on his cabinet should he get reelected.
And mind you, Governor Cooper not running for governor again in North Carolina, exactly. And even as his position is waning down for being in the governor of North Carolina, he's still very active talking about education across the state. But even right now, after last week's performance, Biden's performance in the debate, former President Trump, he's kind of taken a win. You've got that and the Supreme Court ruling that he does have some form of presidential immunity.
Yeah, Trump has a lot of momentum right now, both from the Supreme Court in that ruling and also in the polls that you're looking at. After that debate, we've seen, a handful of polls have been conducted in the last few days, and all of them have shown that Trump is either staying steady or gaining momentum as people continue to have concerns about Biden.
And again, just to be clear, this is a key Biden ally that is saying this, according to the New York Times. But as we just learned within the past 30 or so minutes, the deputy press secretary is saying that these claims are false, even saying the New York Times, had they given us an additional 7 minutes, we could have told them that. So we're going to be watching very closely. President Biden also expected to be having some sort of TV appearances, even having a network interview at some point this week. So we'll be watching very closely.
Chris and Will, thank you.